Now to the newest indictment against former President Donald Trump. More of his co-defendants in Georgia are criticizing prosecutors who accuse them of racketeering to overturn the 2020 election results. Nikole Killion is in Atlanta, where the accused have been told to appear by the end of next week. Nikole, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Wendy. And logistics are still being worked out here, but we now know that all of the defendants, including the former president, are expected to be processed at the county jail not far from here, and they can surrender at any time.
Just hours after Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis announced charges against former President Donald Trump and 18 others for their alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia,
it is now the duty of my office to prove these charges in the indictment beyond a reasonable doubt at trial.
Trump said in a social media post he'll hold a news conference next Monday that will be a complete exoneration, and he repeated false claims of election fraud in Georgia. The state's Republican governor, Brian Kemp, hit back. The 2020 election in Georgia was not stolen. With 9 days left to turn themselves in, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says it expects the 19 indicted defendants, including the former president, to be booked at the Fulton County Jail. Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who faces 13 counts for allegedly making false statements about the 2020 election, denies any wrongdoing and says he plans to surrender soon.
I'll pick a day next week, try to work out the conditions of bail, because there has to be bail, I imagine.
On Tuesday, Trump's other co-defendant and former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows sought to move the criminal charges against him from Fulton County to federal court. His lawyers say they plan to file a motion to dismiss the case, arguing nothing Mr. Meadows is alleged in the indictment to have done is criminal. Meadows was on this call with Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger in January 2021.
Mr. President, everybody is on the line, and just so, this is Mark Meadows, the Chief of Staff.
During which Trump made this statement.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Now, after a false alarm, the Fulton County Clerk's Office now acknowledges that it accidentally posted a fictitious document with charges on its website in the hours before the official indictment was unsealed back on Monday. It said it was just doing a test trial run, but Trump's legal team says it's a major fumble. Wendy?
Yeah, giving definitely Trump lawyers some ammunition. Can you give us a little more detail on the document? What exactly happened?
Well, again, you know, they have a system, and what the clerk's office said is, especially when they were preparing for a major indictment or dealing with a major case like this, it's not necessarily unusual that they may kind of do a test run in their system, and they argue that that is simply what the clerk was doing, and so she accidentally in that process published this document, which was caught by Reuters, which ultimately published a story about it. They immediately took it down, but at the time the clerk's office called it a fictitious document, suggesting that the media outlet had obtained it, and then yesterday they now acknowledge that it really was their mistake for releasing this prematurely, and they said that, you know, they certainly understand the confusion that everyone had given the sensitivity of this case.
Right, a little bit more clarity at this point. How will this process differ from President Trump's previous arraignments?
Well, what's interesting here is, you know, this is going to be a two-pronged process potentially. So in terms of these defendants, again, they've got now 9 days to surrender. And again, they would be processed at the Fulton County Jail, but they may or may not be arraigned at that same time. It's possible it could happen together, or they could face a court appearance at a later time. So it could potentially be a two-step process for some of these defendants, but certainly notable that the processing could be at the jail. The sheriff has made clear he's going to treat everyone the same as any other defendant, but that jail is located not far from here, which could potentially pose some security challenges. It's also under investigation by the Department of Justice for poor conditions and treatment of inmates. So there's also that component to it as well, in terms of the former president potentially being processed there.
All right, turning to Mark Meadows, he's attempting to get the charges against him dismissed in a federal court. What might happen next?
Well, what we'll be watching for is to see whether or not any of the other potential defendants follow his lead. You know, clearly this appears to be an attempt to try to get this case thrown out and dismissed, and that could be a tactic that we see from others, including the former president, potentially, who have really panned these charges and also criticized the district attorney and her investigation. We do know, as you heard in the piece, that Rudy Giuliani, for his part, intends to surrender potentially in the coming days as soon as next week.
Nikole, thank you.
You bet.